A bill that would let victims of theft use deadly force to protect their property will likely resurface this legislative session. Supporters of the legislation hope the recent reports of looting after the flooding from Hurricane Helene will motivate lawmakers now to pass this. State Capitol reporter Tori Gessner explains.
The floodwaters took so much in East Tennessee. Now, alleged looters are accused of trying to take what's left. The Washington County Sheriff's Office arrested 8 men on Saturday, charging some with burglary and others with aggravated burglary. John Harris, an attorney and the executive director of the Tennessee Firearms Association, believes people should be armed with the power to protect their property from theft. But under Tennessee law, unless human life is at risk, a victim can't use deadly force to defend what's theirs, even if they don't pull the trigger.
So business owners are literally incapacitated if someone comes in and wants to loot their business during a crisis like what we're seeing in East Tennessee. They can't stop them by brandishing a weapon and saying, "Get out of my property," or drop that inventory and leave. That would be a Class C felony.
Harris is pushing a bill expected to resurface this upcoming legislative session that would let victims of looting and other burglaries use deadly force to protect their property. The bill has come up at least twice in recent years in the General Assembly, killed both times before it could make it to committee.
We hope that unfortunate circumstances with Helena are going to open their eyes and cause them to rethink their position on this issue. But it may not.
Harris says there are other avenues to change the law, including going to a judge and citing the Supreme Court's Bruin case, which set new rules to determine whether gun laws are constitutional, ruling they can't be more restrictive than the laws in place when the Second Amendment was adopted.
People shouldn't be victimized twice, whether it's the riots that took place in Nashville or being the victim of a flood, by having to also stand by and being rendered helpless by laws that say you can't even brandish a weapon to protect your stuff when everybody knows there's no way law enforcement's going to be able to get there and help you.
Reporting in Nashville, I'm Tori Gessner.
Now, this bill would also allow someone to brandish a deadly weapon during a citizen's arrest. And as for the 8 men accused of looting out of Washington County, the sheriff's office says they were released from jail after they posted their bonds, which a judge lowered to $1,000 each during their first court appearance on Monday. So they're going to be back in court now next week.